Thanks for being with us here at 11 o'clock. I'm Scott Thuman. All day long, we've been telling you about the dangerous road conditions after that winter storm blasted through the DMV. And now we are tracking conditions for your commute tomorrow. We've got team coverage on everything you need to know. Our Liana Golden is riding along with plow trucks in D.C. as they work overnight clearing the roads. Megan Clark is in Montgomery County tracking conditions there. But first, let's get to our first alert weather team. We're going to start off with our chief meteorologist, Veronica Johnson. Hey, VJ.
Hey there. Yeah, we'll get to Mark in a moment. He's got to look at the radar, but hey, the snow is over. Now we've got all the slick roads out there and what's on the ground just turning to snowcrete as it gets more compact. And these low temperatures, look at that, 18 degrees right now in Leesburg, Virginia. That snow is going nowhere for a long time. 6.8 inches officially. It's the most that we've had in a single event since January 6th of 2025. 6.8. Pretty good snowfall for today before it got compacted with the sleet and the freezing rain. Look at the high total here. Clarksburg, Maryland, close to 12, officially 11.8. You're 9.2 in Germantown, Gaithersburg at 7. Big difference, but look at College Park, 6 inches of snowfall. Virginia totals just as high in some areas like Leesburg, Virginia. But then for Alexandria, spots like Vienna, it was that freezing rain that started to mix in. Luckily, we had more sleet than freezing rain. Mark's tracking the radar and how far it's moved east of the area.
Yeah, you know, VJ, we got a live look now from the Reston station weather camera. Got some cars still driving on the roads, but it does look like there's been some improvements out there. The metro's still running as well, but you still want to make sure if you absolutely have to be outside that you are driving very carefully. That's what we like to see, a clean radar. Nothing going on, but if you take a wider look, the winter storm exiting the region with some snow still falling for areas like southern New England. Now we talk temperatures. That's what's really to come from here on out. Temperatures now 20 degrees downtown, 18 Leesburg, 19 Manassas. It feels like the single digits to around 10 degrees across the area. And that's with the relatively calm wind. Those are going to kick up throughout the day tomorrow. So here's your future cast. Nothing really going on, just some scattered clouds that turns mostly sunny for your Monday. And it's the temperatures. It's the prolonged stretch of these below freezing temperatures in your 7-day forecast that we'll go over here in the next couple of minutes. But as VJ said, all the snow and ice that fell today, it is going to stick around, and we'll have details on when it could potentially start to melt again. Scott.
Okay, we'll check back soon, Mark. Thank you. And we are also seeing widespread closures across the area. Numerous school districts around the DMV will not have classes tomorrow, and that includes D.C. Public Schools, Prince George's County, and Fairfax County. You can find a complete list of those closures right now on our website. Just go to the weather tab. All right, we're getting some new numbers from Maryland State Police on car accidents. They've responded to more than 60 crashes today alone and have gotten just under 1,000 calls for service. And tonight, officials across the DMV looking ahead to challenge that ICE presents for residents and drivers. Our Megan Clark is joining us now live from Montgomery County. Megan, what are you seeing there?
Well, Scott, we're just down the street from Chevy Chase Circle. You can hear and see behind me some plows on standby. That's over my right shoulder, over my left shoulder. Noel is going to zoom in there. You see something we see every day, a street sign with the ideal speed limit. Okay, well, with temperatures projected to be in the 20s below freezing for the next several days, MDOT authorities say the most ideal thing is for drivers to stay off the road. A busy night for D.C.'s Fire Operations Center, packed with extra staff to help handle dozens of additional storm-related calls. Extra hands on deck inside and outside tonight.
We're out here doing everything we can to help people.
In Maryland, crews working 12-hour shifts to clear the 17,000 miles of roadway in the state, now facing the challenge of ice.
When it gets about 20 degrees or lower, that's when they start using that liquid magnesium, and that's what breaks up the ice and the hard snow that's packed down on the roadways.
We're seeing the sleet, the freezing rain, the ice. What kind of a challenge does that present?
People slip and fall on the ice, so they get hurt. If you're out traveling around and you get stuck, you end up really making it hard to plow. And right now, we need everybody off the road so that the plows can do their work, so that we can be as safe and as clean as we can tomorrow and the next day.
The warning for drivers in the coming days.
They see the roadway pavement and it looks like it's black when they start driving tomorrow afternoon and in tomorrow evening. Assume that it could be icy.
The big message, stay off the roads.
Stay off the roads. We're driving slow when we're out there. When you see us moving, we're very cautious. But the ice is the cause of that. We really need everybody to be safe on the ice.
All right, so you heard the message there, stay off the roads. Now, if you do have to get out onto the roadways, another tip, MDOT says make sure you really get in there, get that ice off your vehicle. See how hard that was. If that flies off, it could become a hazard for crews working on the side of the road, for pedestrians as well. Additionally, MDOT has camera systems online. They have online, you can track plows and make sure that those roadways you're planning to take are clear and know before you go. Reporting live in Montgomery County, Megan Clark, back to you.
Some important advice there. All right, Megan, and crews have been working continuously for around 24 hours ever since that snow started to fall, and our region has seen a pretty dramatic change over the last few days. This is a picture our Scott Taylor took in Fairfax County. You can see how quickly all that snow covered the area in just one day. Even though the snow has stopped falling, that work in some respects just getting started. Plow and salt crews will be out all night to clear these roads before everything turns to ice, and our Liana Golden is live in the district tonight. Liana, you had a chance to join one of those drivers out there today.
Hi, Scott. Yes, I did. It was certainly an exciting ride. We've got a truck going past me right now. They are going to be busy all night long. There are plenty of them here outside the Salt Dome getting ready to take off across the district to keep us all safe as they clear the roads. Here comes another one. So let's take a quick look at how these drivers get this job done. Starting at the DC Salt Dome, we hopped into Shaunn Whitaker's truck. What's the deal? Where are we headed?
So I'm heading toward there. I'm gonna start on South Capitol.
He's a driver with the Department of Public Works. This is his first snowstorm behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm real comfortable.
He grew up in D.C. and knows these streets like the back of his hand.
Like I said, I just go down the streets. Any street I see look bad, I just take it. This is the control. So if I want to push the snow that way or that way.
And in his tracks,
I'm dropping salt too. You see how it look like a little, they could use some salt. You don't want to turn to ice.
so what about this road right here?
I think I'm gonna probably hit that one too.
He says it's hard but rewarding work.
Oh man, I like helping people, man. I don't mind helping people because you never know when I might need help, you know? I don't want nobody just to ride past me and look at me in the time of need.
Just as we finished that conversation, we found a driver who needed Whitaker's help.
Go ahead, hit the gas, hop. Hit the gas. Yeah. His wheel's good right here.
A few minutes later, back to business as usual.
12 to 12 until it's gone. Monday, if it's here, we back out here 12 to 12. So we working 12-hour shifts until the snow gone, and then we go back to our regular 8-hour shift.
And we thank Shaunn and all of the other crews out there tonight and tomorrow for their very, very hard work to keep us all safe. So you heard him. They will be on the roads now that they're continuing to get the snow off. They'll be dropping that salt to help melt the ice that is forming. So continue to give them their space so they can do their jobs well. Reporting live in Southeast DC tonight, I'm Liana Golden, 7 News.
Important jobs at that. Okay, Liana, and we are keeping our eyes on power outages tonight, because right now Virginia is the hardest hit, with Dominion reporting more than 8,000 customers without power. In Maryland, more than 1,000 people in the dark. And we'll keep you updated as crews work to restore that power. And we do want to see how you're handling all of this winter weather. Scan that QR code that's on your screen right now. That'll take you to our website where you can chime in. We'll be sharing your pictures online and on air all throughout the evening.